Hello students, welcome to the next lecture on Introduction of Distributed Computing. Last lecture we looked at about the definition, trends and the applications on distributed system and an introduction about resource sharing. So this lecture we look at about challenges of distributed system and so on. So the very prevailing challenges on distributed system is to achieve the heterogeneity, openness, security, scalability, failure handling, concurrency, transparency, quality of service. So one of an important area that need to be understood. So individually, let me present you now. Heterogeneity. So how can we maintain an heterogeneity towards your distributed system is to maintain a correct networks and a suitable hardware and operating system, a suitable programming languages and implementation by different developers need to be synchronized well. So that's more very important in terms of your distributed system. So that needs to be taken care of. So the next challenge is about openness. So openness here we talk in terms of interoperability, where the implementation from different manufacturers can work together, relying on standard rules. Though it is a distributed system, different manufacturers parts have been synchronized each other to achieve a common goal. So that needs to be implemented well. And portability. Application from one distributed system can be executed on another system that implements the same service need to be maintained properly. Extensibility, easy to add or remove new features and functions. That should be ensured in terms of your distributed system. And flexibility, separating policy from mechanism. That's quite important in order to achieve your distributed system, a successful distributed system. The next challenge is about security. We talk security in terms of confidentiality, integrity and availability. Confidentiality against disclosure to unauthorized ones, and integrity in terms of against alteration or corruptions of the shared resources. And availability is against interference with the means to access the shared resources. The next challenge is about scalability. Control the cost of the physical resources. So that's very important because distributed system concept itself we introduce for a sharing purpose. So controlling the cost on the physical resources what we provide should also be taken care of. And control the performance loss, prevent software resource running out of time or running out of and avoid performance bottlenecks. And another perspective is in terms of size scalable, geographical scalable and administration scalability. And another challenges on failure handling is about detecting the failures before well in advance, masking the failures without knowing to each of the networks, tolerating it and recovering from it. If it happens, recovering it. And redundancy, availability in terms of availability, whereby availability time plus downtime means on an average any hardware needs to be available within given stipulated time. That is how we can achieve the fault tolerance, right? So next challenge which needs to be handled is concurrency. A shared resources is invoked by different clients. Okay, time, clocks, events, and process states to be monitored. Logical time and physical time need to be synchronized and transaction even. So we should also be looking at their mutex, locks, and deadlocks of any process on operating system to be well in advance managed. So that's one of an important challenges that need to be taken care of in terms of achieving a good distributed system. Transparency in terms of access, location, concurrency, replication, failure, mobility, performance and scaling. This all in turn we would like to make an proper enable shared resources among the overall distributed system. So that's very important, and these are the different transparency issues that we need to well in advance look into the distributed system when we launch it, right? And quality of services, latency, performance loss, reliability, security, adaptability, robustness and scalability. This may sound general, but of course these all needs to be ensured in terms to achieve a very good distributed system. So this is an overview there we come to the end of the challenges, and this is going to be an overview of a case study on World Wide Web, www. Everywhere now we get an help of www, so which is a combination which is launched upon your internet, and which is also a combination on your browsers, servers, and other different standards which supports your www. So overall, this provides and very well example stands as a very well known example on distributed systems. So this takes an building up by different resources come under a common umbrella, and thereby we build this particular www. Right. So a glimpse I've just here. So another case study is mobile e-health system. So there can be a body area network that interacts with the external storage. So for example, ECG sensor and personal some assistants and motion sensors and different sensors. Not only that, different sensors produces certain kind of informations and transmits to the other outer external storages. So this is also one of an example on distributed system. So what infrastructure actually we need, and how can we monitor the data in a robust way, and how can we transmit it, secure it, and private it, right? So all these issues, so just before what I have just spoke, are part of issues or challenges that need to be planned very well in planning any kind of distributed system. So overall summary on your introduction of distributed system: it is an operating system that manages multiple computers through networks. It also serves as a middleware between that provides interface between multiple applications across multiple machines. Right. So this is one of a good diagram that gives you an more idea about what is a distributed system is. Hope I stop my lecture over here. Hope you understand the introduction, trends, characteristics, and examples of distributed system. Thank you.